What's up everybody, John here from Old Running Farm. Thanks for joining us. In today's video we're going to do a little something different that I'm calling Farmer John Fixes It. So we got right here our Craftsman SB410 24-inch snowblower. We got it last year. Now we let it sit over the summer and it's not working so great. I have a feeling that I overfilled the oil. Originally I couldn't get it to start. The oil level seemed a little low and then I overfilled it, I believe. And now we're getting a lot of white smoke. So I will show you what I'm talking about. So that's not ideal. And then there's also, you can see some oil dripping there. So that's a pretty clear indication of what's going on. So I'm gonna try to take care of that now. So what I got here, I got my gloves because it's a little cold. I got a little tray because I'm gonna drain the oil from the tank. I got my socket wrenches, some rags, and a little container to hold all the bolts. This right here should be the oil drain. Okay, so I'm gonna set up the oil pan right there. What do you think? Is it gonna be the magical 10 millimeter? How did I know? Magical. Oh boy. Yeah, so that's not ideal. Okay, now you can see we're draining oil. Also, because I'm stupid, I didn't tilt this all the way back, so it started dripping down the side. So that was not ideal, but I got it set up now, and it should be good. All right, so there it goes. The one thing that I know about engines that was really helpful to me is that an engine only needs 3 things to run. It needs spark, it needs compression, and it needs fuel. But since I was able to get this started, I have compression, I have fuel, I have spark. So it looks like I just had too much oil. So I'm gonna put some fresh oil in this thing and see if that solves our problem. According to the owner's manual for this, you need SAE 5W30 oil. That's what I've got. Don't ask me what that means because I have no idea. And I'm sure it's also good to have nice fresh oil in there, and I actually only have a little bit. All right, so it's really hard to tell, but obviously there's some scraping off on the side, but it looks like it's only filled a little bit. So I'm just gonna stick the rest of the oil that I have in here, and that should be enough. Now we're gonna start her up, see how she does. So clearly not fixed. And it smells like something's burning. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try to drain the gas tank because that gas has been sitting there for a long time, so it's definitely not good. We did not stabilize it last year, which was a big mistake on our part. We'll definitely look to do that this coming year. So right now I think some fresh fuel should be good. So I've gotten this front shroud off, and so you can see right here, this is the primer line that connects right there. These are the prongs for the electric starter, or for the ignition key. So then, this is gonna be the fuel line into the carburetor. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got my needle nose pliers, gas line is right here, and I have an empty fuel tank right here. So I'm gonna pull this off and put it right there so that it drains into the gas tank. And then we'll fill it with some fresh fuel, because the other option for this is that maybe the gas is full of water from sitting over that long. So I'm gonna drain this, and then I think I'll drain the carburetor bowl also for whatever else is left in there. And then I think I'll do some fuel stabilizer treatment and add it to the fuel just to help clean out the carb. And hopefully that works. So let's get to it. There we go. So right now I'm just moving the clip up off of where the housing is for the fuel line, and it's already coming. Okay. There we go. That'll just be a little bit easier. Okay, so now we just wait. Let this baby drain. Okay, so this is the carburetor bowl right here. If there's any gunk or anything like that, this is where it would be stored, because it's at like the bottom of the carburetor. So I'm gonna try to drain that too. All right, so I guess that didn't record me draining from the bowl. I accidentally dropped the bolt, but it got stuck in my funnel, luckily. It's been an interesting day. So now I'm gonna put the shroud back on and I'm gonna fill it with some gas, give it some fuel stabilizer, and hopefully it starts up all good. Wish us luck. How about that, huh? There does still seem to be some oil burning off of it, but that's probably whatever mess was left over. So I'm gonna let it run for a little while longer and see if it gets better. But right now we seem to be doing pretty well. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna come across on the camera, but it is still smoking a little bit. But to me, that just looks like whatever residual oil I had that leaked out is just burning off. So it starts up nice now. It goes. Everything works. It's got nice fresh oil and gas. I was gonna see if it was gonna start up on the first go. Apparently not. There we go. Okay. So it was the residual oil, and wow, yeah, that smells. So, because I also had the choke all the way on, but, so I believe that is just residual oil coming off. So, hopefully that's what it is. Most important thing is I got it up and running again. I think it all looks good. I'm sure we have some subscribers out there or people who are watching who are actual mechanics and who know what they're doing. So by all means, please feel free to correct me in the comments below. I am not a mechanic. I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, just one of those homeowner things. You have the snowblower. It's got to work, man. I'm just glad I looked at doing all this stuff before it started snowing a lot. But yeah, so that's how I did it. Hopefully it works for you. Hopefully this was informative. You know, if not, sorry. But again, please leave your comments below. I really want to know what you guys think. If I did something wrong, if there's something I can do better, by all means, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.